Hello and welcome to episode 9 of Railway Empire's Germany DLC. And yes, it's the moment of truth. We've only got, a few months left to achieve something that's going to be very tricky. I will say before we get going, this is the issue I've got to sort out quickly. It might not work. It might work if we get the promoters that will make our towns grow. It's the only way I can see this happening, but we're not done even if I fail. We're going to continue going. I've got it paused, obviously. We have limited time, and we're going to have to make some big changes. But what I wanted to say is, it wasn't until episode 8, the last episode that we just watched, that I really enjoy this game. It's got me hooked. Because of the failure aspect. I love that about games, and I love learning from my mistakes. Several of which I made, I realise as I edit, usually, I can look back at things, and boy have I made a bit of a mess of this. And it's only just recently that I've started to understand what any of the numbers mean. Yes, it's only after the last episode that some of the numbers are starting to make sense. Before I was just staring at the charts and I didn't really understand what they were doing. There's still going to be some that I don't, but that's the beauty of learning, and I'm really enjoying it. So, what is our problem? One of the mistakes I did make for just this line is this whole warehouse delivery system is terrible. What's happening is Frankfurt is growing. Well, it's not at the moment, but what the problem is, Frankfurt is getting all the goods 90% of the time, and then Worms gets the leftovers. Because obviously Frankfurt's going to cannibalize anything it can from this warehouse. On top of that, we've also got industries are not really keeping up with demand because I haven't been upgrading them, and because I brought them all. So quite pricey. They're not going to upgrade on their own. We have to do that. So what am I thinking? Second station here, because we've got a lot of trains coming in here. You've been recommending auto signalling, which I don't have any qualms with. Except I like to know where my trains are going. I don't like them zigzagging all over the place. Just a personal preference and playstyle. It might not be the right one. But anyhow. Instead, I'm going to do silly things like build giant train station. Not a terminal. A large train station like this. And we're going to add it to Frankfurt so that we've got more room. And we can have more platforms to designate to trains rather than them grouping up. This whole platform is fine. This the one that's going to Frankfurt. But what we want to do once this is set up is set up another train. We're going to come out here. Set up another train, or split the ones we have currently going from Frankfurt to Worms back to this warehouse. Is split them in two. We're going to just go up to here for now. I also want to change this around. We can technically just delete this train and because it's empty. Just so we can change this line over. I don't want it like that. It's pointless. What we could be doing instead, you see, is coming in here. And then for our Worms train, it's got its own platform. The same for this side. Although I feel like we can still go with... I still feel like we can go... The Frankfurt train can be the one that also brings stuff in from Kassel up there. So that's alright. We don't need a crossover or anything. We're then gonna... I know it's a... I keep saying double track. It's technically true in my mind. Even though it's quad tracked. What I mean by double tracked when there's 4 tracks or 100,000 as there are here. Is that... Is that it's double tracked for this line that I'm setting up. So now we've got them separated. It's probably overkill, I get it, but I'm going with it. Likewise, we've got this mess going on here. Now that we have an extra station, this route coming from Koblenz can come into this outside platform rather than where it's going. I would like to, first off, delete this quickly. Oh, we can't. Ooh. Do you know... Yeah, reset it. Wait, you'll get... I think it just resets them. I don't think it deletes them. I could be wrong. So we're going to mark here. And we're just going to get rid of all that. And all that. Like I say, this might not work. I would prefer it to, but it might not. We're going to connect that up to there. And we're going to have to scoot this round a bit better. Like so. And leave enough room for the worms. Great. There we go. And this will be the Worms freight heading through this way. Actually, just stop there for now. This is my last ditch attempt to do this. It might not work. Right, which means we now have freight here that doesn't need to be there. So I'd like to also delete this. Okay, you're already on there. Can we delete it from... Of course you can't. Can we delete it from there? Yes, we can. Beautiful. What I'd like this line to do instead is actually... Oh, dear. Join on to where the Worms train is going to come across into here and share this freight line. We could have a second station here too, which might be an idea when we can afford it. We're running a bit low on cash. It's all right. Oh, don't start it up yet. Goodness me. Right, I want to come off here. And keep straight if possible. If we join up to here, we might be able to put some points in here to... That's fine. Actually, that is perfect. We'll buy that. Hopefully we can afford it. Yes, we can. And do the same here. Okay, connect up to there. Thank you very much. We're running a bit low. Now this... Alright, that train's been deleted all the way back there. This can be a lot different then. What I really want this to do is head straight across and meet this. Just there. And then hopefully come in to one of these tracks. I don't mind which one. We might need it to... Ooh. You know what? Build that. I'm kind of happy with that there. Can we come off here? Ooh. Well, do you know, I don't mind it doing that. Because they're rarely going to get in each other's way. It's just a little... Oh, but we can't do it there. Or can we? No, I haven't left enough room. That's alright. That's alright. Get rid of this. This one there. And then this bit here. I've got a little bit more comfortable with building tracks too. I mean, the other option is we could share the express line. Because we could do that. Well, there we go. We'll just do that instead. This is going to be a bit different now, this end. I also want to upgrade that station quickly. There we go. Oh, we can't afford it. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Yeah, trains are not going to be happy, but we're not done. Now, this train needs to come on this line. So quickly wait till that train's passed. Delete up to... Oops. Delete up to there. And delete that. And we want to delete up to there. Then we want to connect this up. Like so. Bring this one in this way. Keep them all nice and separate. Okay, we might have to delete this back further. Just delete to there. It'll all make sense. Whether it works, like I said, I don't know. We're about to find out. Once I've shuffled all the trains around. There we go. Now we can follow into there. And this one can come out to there. Right, don't forget your signals, because I've been forgetting them. You're going that way. That way? Is that right? Yes, I think so. No, hang on. Why aren't you working properly? Oh, there we go. No, you plonker. Well, I said I was getting the hang of it, and then that happened. Did you go in there again? Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. I signaled that up completely wrong. There we go. Like that. Better. Okay. What is that signal? Could you be that instead? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, we got there. In the end. That's right. That's right. That's better. So we're meeting up with the Worms line. That to me makes a lot more sense. We are going to need a crossover here, a diamond. Because we're having 2 trains here. And obviously we're going to have to signal it up. We're also going to make use of, hopefully, a water tower. We can just about afford it. Just here. The Worms line doesn't need to be one way. Doesn't need to have a diamond on it. On there. And should be able to do... Is that the right way around? Yeah. There we go. There and there. Now that should be a bit nicer. There we go. Okay, we should be able to just put a signal here. There we go. Bit close to the supply tower, but it doesn't matter. All right. So that's that. That's that. We now have a line here. Although we do have a water tower there. I don't know whether we need another one. Probably not. Probably going to need to do that. And that. Seem to have missed the signal there. Okay, that kind of works. There. And there is right. There we go. There we go. Now, obviously, we're going to have to change all the trains coming in here are going to the wrong station. And then we're going to have to split these trains now. I want all the train... Actually, hide that. I want all the trains on here. What are you? Yep, DB new station. Brilliant. We're kind of busy. All of you are going to be a bit weird now. Let's sort out your line, shall we? Yeah, you're going that way. I knew you would. You're not supposed to go that way, though. You've got to go on... This is awkward. I didn't want you to... Do you know what? We can't be messing with this just yet. Sort these trains out. We want all the trains on this line. Is that the line? On this line. That's easier to figure out. No, why are you on there? Oh, goodness me. They're all over the place. Anyway, let's work with these Worms Frankfurt trains. I just want to simplify these. No to Frankfurt. No to Castle. You're just going to go to the warehouse and to Worms and back. That's all I want you to do. Brilliant. Right, let's copy that, actually. So we've done that. We're going to do the same with this one. And we're just going to insert that and do it quickly. Also going to duplicate one. So we've got even amounts. We might actually have another one on there. This, to me, should work better for helping Worms grow. It might take a little while. And now these need to be different. I don't want them to go to Worms. There are no Worms, but I do want them to go to Castle. And now they're staying away from the other trains. So we'll do that. Copy that. Yeah. Do that. And we'll do those with... I think it would be this one, right? Yes. Do that. Sure, we'll buy everything at the moment. I know, I don't learn. Right, we've got one here. Worms to Frankfurt. Insert that. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Did I do 3? No, I didn't do 3. There we go. Now that's all of them. We might need an extra one. If this is the right one. Yeah, we might need an extra one of these. Right, hopefully. There we go, look. Frankfurt already on the grow. On the grow. That's a word. We've got a problem with these trains. As in... Oh no, that's the right train. We've got no problem with those. Like I said, I feel like an extra station here might be the way to go for us. Because Worms is dropping. Just to split all of that up. Right then. Now, we need to make sure all these trains are the right trains. Are they the right trains? Where are these actually going now? Oh, that's right. They can't go to 1. So we need to get rid of that. And then click on that. And then add you to that instead. Tick that. And we'll copy that line. See, now it's doing it right again. And we'll go through all of these and do that. Make sure it's on 2. And then that will sort that out. There we go. Insert rail line. 3. Did we do that one? I don't know. They're all numbered weird. I should have renamed these, shouldn't I? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I didn't. So we're going to try and fix it. We're running out of time. We should do this rather quickly. We've either got more powers. Nice. Power. For all of our trains. Beautiful. Which ones do we need to do still? This one probably. Yeah. There we go. You need to be on 2. And... well, if we double click on this again... oh, actually, we want to see which ones are going down. Is it that line? Yes. 5 needs to be done. There we go. 7 needs to be done. There we go. Done. That should have tidied that up. It still might be a bit of a mess. How are we doing? Oh, 200k. We really need a promoter. Have I missed one? No. Auctioneers. Brilliant. That's awful. Don't want any of those. Now we're going to need to upgrade some of our stations, I think. We're not getting any peat through the network, or barely any, but it might be due to lack of trains on here. Oh, when it reset it, it actually deleted it? Or did I only have 1? I can't remember. We need more than that. Get on there. We have started to get fruit through, though. That's nice. Now, what could we send back up here? I don't know what I've got at this warehouse. Okay. We've got shoes. What else do you need up here? You have a brewery now. Really? Well, now we've got too many breweries. I didn't want you to be a brewery. Can we delete those? I'd rather that wasn't a brewery. I wasn't keeping an eye on that, was I? How's Frankfurt doing? Ooh, do you know what? Quick, we should have got a museum in fast. Get a museum in there. That's important. Oh, you're still on the decline. Although you're not making nearly enough of this, are you? Upgrade that industry. Here we go. What else do we need to get in? Yeah, oh, these trains are having the same issue. They're being cannibalized by Coblins there. What I'd like to do is have some sort of bypass, if possible. I don't know whether we'll be able to do it. I mean, it would be nice. It's a bit tight, isn't it? Maybe we can do it. I would like to just kind of go around the outside of this for a more direct route. We'll see. Let's see if we can manage it. It might work. I don't know. Like that. And have a similar sort of thing where we separate the trains. It might work for us. We just need a single signal here. So it would be there. And it would be there. That should work for us. That should work. I don't think we need a signal there, do we? Yeah, you're kind of in the wrong place. Don't be there. Right, now how many trains do we have doing this? I don't mind some of them going there. But I would like to split some off. They're not even the proper trains. Anyway, I'd like to split some of these off to completely skip there. And go to the wet, not straight to the... Oh, do I want them to go to the... maybe not. I would kind of prefer you, actually, to come into here and go direct to Worms. Rather than doing that. That makes more sense. And that will give us direct access for some of this stuff to go to Worms, if need be. Because we need it to grow. It's not... It's probably not the best situation in the world. We're going to have it go straight to there for now. I know, it's a bit excessive. But I'm trying everything to see if I can make this work. Because we're almost out of time. We're almost out of time. There we go. There we go. Let's see if that works. We might need a water supply tower somewhere on here. Probably there. That'll do. We have a supply tower there. Lovely. We have a supply tower there. If I remember correctly, this isn't really making enough either. But we're not going to afford anything.
Magnificently, and the connected
oh, that was clothing. I got excited.
German states is shown in their community.
I got excited, guys, isn't it?
The fact that the noble princes and politicians are not able to unite Germany in peace and freedom should not hinder us in doing our bit.
Let's make some more money.
What are you going on about? Peace and freedom? Yes, it's always easy to criticize, but art is difficult. Peace and freedom are luxuries we cannot always afford.
See what I mean? Where is this supposed to go?
A reporter? No, not a reporter or an analyst. Oh, come on. No, none of you are going to be useful. I mean, we can take this because it'll give us... No, that's wrong. I was reading that wrong. All I really want is... we've been unlucky. I mean, not unlucky. It's of my own doing. But like I said, we're not over if we fail this. And unfortunately, it's looking a bit like we will. I don't know why I've got these trains on there. We need to change those. They should be... which one is it? Not that one. Should be these, right? Yeah. These should be on our freight lines. Freight only. There we go. So they should all be those, but I had those other ones on there. Which are not ideal. Come on. Give me a... No. We got no chance. Right, anyway, new trains or divert some of these. Let's divert some of these. I don't want you going there, there, or there. I want you going from that warehouse straight to Worms because we need it growing. There we go. And I'm going to duplicate you twice. 4 times. There we go. Done. Hopefully, because you see it's telling us how it's going to expire. What are we short on in here? I think like everything really. Fruit's okay. Pigs are okay. I would like more cloth coming through. If we look at this, we've only got 4 waiting there. And the train's down here. Let's see how we're doing. You're stopping in there. He's only just going back, but he's not going to be full. They're not full. Upgrade that. What did I just upgrade? Oh, I upgraded the station. Never mind. Pay attention, Grand. I think you could do with more throughput. There we go. What about you? See, you're maximum. We just don't have enough trains running for that. How many do we have? Oh, it's only the 1? No, it's 2. You're not really doing enough though, are you? Right, we need more trains on here. Get another one on. It's not got enough throughput. Right, What's going on down here now? You're not getting your fruit, are you? Well, you are. Maybe you need to upgrade that. Oh, 1.7 million. That's not happening. Come on. No, not an analysis. Analyst. L to words. Well, Frankfurt has grown immensely. Obviously, because we have the museum as well. But we're also getting enough goods through there. Are we even taking enough stuff through here? Not really. Not really. We're kind of empty on peat. No, we should be alright. They're just not taking... They just don't have no need for it, probably, because they're much bigger now. Well...
How did that happen?
Oh, there it is, guys.
Under control.
Oh, dear. My first failure. Right, though. It's not the end of the world or the end of the game. I think... Just bear with me here. If we redo episode 8, and I'm to make up for this failure... All of the sad music as well. I know, I'm shedding a tear. To make up for this failure, we're going to redo episode 8. Will be the next episode, episode 10. We're going to go back in time for the temporal directive. That'll be terrible news, and we'll get chased around the time continuum. But we're gonna fix it. And if we make those changes, well, actually, it was before we even built that warehouse. If we make those changes first, we'll do it with plenty of time, but we won't have all the spaghetti track. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. We're going to have an extra video next week, including all these changes we made, but at the beginning of episode 8, or the last episode. So I hope you join me for that. If you do want to see me avoid failure this time, make sure you subscribed and hit the bell notification so you get a little message, hopefully, in your activity feed for YouTube. Hope you've learned from my mistakes, or not really mistakes, is it? From my learning, because I'm still learning. We're all still learning. Well, some of you are more experienced at this than me and have been trying to tell me that I'm doing it all wrong. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So we'll leave you with this lovely, lovely screen. And when we come back, we'll pretend this never... Well, no, we can't pretend it never happened, because we need to learn from it. We'll learn from this, and we'll unfail. There we go. That's a thing. So until then, take care.